All right, so the second question reads, how do you integrate y equals x times e to the power of negative x? So last time we used a technique of substitution, and this time we're going to be using a technique called integration by parts. It's also a technique that simplifies your integral so that you'll be able to solve it more easily. So let's write down our integral first here. So we're integrating in terms of x here, so we're going to write the integral sign of x e to the power of negative x d of x, okay? So the integration by parts formula suggests that we take two separate substitution variables, and those two variables can be expressed as the integral in this way. So integral of, let's say, u and in the terms of d in terms of v is equal to u times v minus the integral of v in terms of u. Okay, so we're going to take our substitution variables and we're going to somehow manipulate our x and e to the power of negative x to have two separate substitution variables here. Okay, so let's set u to be equal to x. That means d of u, or du in terms of dx, is equal to 1 of dx. Okay, and we're going to take our dv to be equal to e negative x in terms of x, okay? And if we were to integrate this, we would get v equals negative e negative x, okay? Plus a constant c, which doesn't really matter, okay? So now we're going to rewrite our original integral into the integration by parts. So this equals to u times v, so x times negative e over x. So x times negative e to the power of negative x minus the integral of v du, which is just integral of negative e negative x to the power in terms of x, because our du is just dx, right? So this is now our integration by parts by using the substitution, okay? So now you see here that we simplified the integral that we're supposed to calculate, right? Because it only has one term here, and we don't need to deal with this pesky x variable, right? So if we were to solve this would be x times negative e negative x minus, it would be e negative x. Okay. Minus minus, so this be minus. No, yeah. So that's how we solve that. Okay. And we need to add a plus c, of course. And now, therefore, the integral of x times e to negative x dx equals x negative x times e to the negative x minus e to the negative x. Okay, cool. So that's the answer to our question here. And the junior tutor also came to the same solution. They used integration by parts. They stated the formula for integration by parts, and then they found their substitution variables, and they solved integral by using integration by parts, and they came to the solution here, which is negative x times e to negative x minus e to the negative x plus c. The only difference in our solution is that they factor out negative e to the negative x. So maybe I should write out that solution actually, just to be consistent with this. So this equals x plus 1 plus c. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, moving on to question number 3.